Fahad's had 8 exhibitions in Moscow and a couple in Baku, and he's in several collections in different countries of the world, but he's never had one in London. He's a serious guy. He's frank. He's not compromising. He's not a commercial artist. Not the sort of, you find so many kitsch type things everywhere, but he's a little deeper. They're fairly recent, in fact.
В принципе, это один период.
It's one period of his work. No, he never changes anything.
Но меня меняет природа.
But I am changed myself by nature. Nature changes me.
Она меня заставляет делать так или иначе.
Nature forces me to act this way or another way.
То есть форма как бы не существует, а существует первое чувство, ощущение, впечатление.
It's not the form, but the first thing is what I feel inside, my impressions and how I communicate with nature.
Если светит солнце, это одно состояние души.
When the sun shines, it's one thing, your feelings are on one level.
Если идет дождь, это другое состояние.
When it rains, you feel differently.
Fahad is kind of the father of abstract painting in Azerbaijan. He doesn't do things by halves, and he doesn't rush anything, you know. So even though his studio is completely full of canvases, some of them he'd been working on for over 30 years, you know, he sits and he looks at these things and he meditates. And, you know, if it's not right, he just puts it aside and then comes back to it later. But, I mean, later may not be tomorrow. It might be in, you know, 5 years' time, 10 years' time, but they do get finished. He's exhibited all over the world in, you know, I mean, obviously Moscow and Baku and Rome and France and all these places, but, you know, it was kind of time for him to come to London. It's not about kind of making a perfect object like a bowl or a plate or whatever. It's about the effect, you know, and if the effect isn't right, the painting's worthless.
One picture is more than another one.
I find this exhibition amazing, and the artist, I love him. The way he paints, his style. Yes, in fact, it's abstraction. Although he himself thinks that this is a pure realism, because this is how he sees the things around him. And also, I know a lot of Azerbaijani artists and their works. He is absolutely different from what's going on in Azerbaijan and was and is going on right now. So he's a very unusual, interesting, and amazing person.
London, yeah? And London,
Excited about having
center
the exhibition?
of not only financial center, yeah? And cultural center. And beautiful city, beautiful man, and all beautiful for me.